Toastmaster of the day and dear fellow member. Today I want to talk a little about procrastination. It's a hard word to pronunciation, but I want to talk it a little. So, based on Cambridge Dictionary, procrastination is an act of delaying something you must to do, because it's unpleasant or it's boring, it's compared with interesting. And now, is there anyone who's struggling with procrastination? If you are struggling with, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. And I know the rest of them, they have not raised their hand because you also still procrastinating. Okay, yeah. So we all are procrastinator, and I thought that procrastinating is something we have to do with our work. Is that true? I'm not sure, but believe it or not, procrastination has nothing to do with your work. Procrastination is a form of release stress. So I now need to procrastinating a while. Let me explain this. Let's say you got some stuff going in your life. Who doesn't? Maybe you're fighting with your boss, your customer, or maybe your family have some issue, or maybe you also have some financial issue, like I put too much money on one stock and it's crashed now. Okay, so you feel stressed about it. So you get into a work, and when you get into a work and you sit down, and then you see a note, and you have 10 important calls you have to make. But while this time, you feel like there's a big balloon, and it's like a stress or accompaniment on your shoulder, and you feel really nervous, and you feel, oh, I don't want to do this. So you just make some easy calls, and then for a while, and you think, why I should do this disturbing and noisy thing? Why I should bother myself so much? So let's take a release. I want to see a cat video on YouTube, just 1 minute. So you know that after 1 minute, no, it's not 1 minute. After 1 hour goes by, you're still on YouTube. So the only way you can break this is to break the habit. It's really important to notice it's a habit. The procrastination is a habit. It's not an illness. You are not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. It's different. Because it's a habit, so we can use some way to break it. All habit has 3 parts. The first part is a trigger, and in the case of procrastination, the trigger always is stress. Then there's a pattern you repeat. In case of procrastination, it's to avoid doing something, like you don't want to make the call, you want to do something more easier. And then there's a reward, so then you can get a little stress release. And the only way to break the habit is not to kill the trigger, because we know every day we face the stress. We cannot kill the trigger. The only thing we can do is to deal with your pattern. So next time, when you in the situation where you feel you hesitate and you spend too much time on YouTube or checking out Facebook status, what you can do is first you realize now I have something that really stress me. To acknowledge this, then you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are we doing this? Because we want to awaken our prefrontal cortex is here. It's about your rational idea. So you realize you know you are doing something we call procrastination. Then you just do your work for 5 minutes. And why we just do 5 minutes? Because the thing is not to change, or the problem is not your work, it's your habits to avoid something. So you're just doing your work for like 5 minutes, and based on the research, 80% of the people are going to continue the work, but I need 20%. So here's an example. 2 weeks ago, I checked my schedule, and I found that I have a speech to present today. So you know that I watched YouTube for like a couple hours, and then I realized it's a procrastination. So I count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So and I get back to write the speech for a while. So I hope today's sharing will help you to conquer the procrastination. Thank you.